Hi everyone, my name is Crystal Hudson. I'm a candidate for City Council in the 35th District, including the neighborhoods of Crown Heights, Prospect Heights, Fort Greene, Clinton Hill, and Bed-Stuy. I'm here today with Marva and Myriam Babble, owners of Ode to Babble. You all ready to chop it up?
Ready, let's do it.
Just grab this for me if you don't mind. Here's 6 feet here.
And we're pods, so.
Listen, twin sisters.
Exactly. Ode to Babble this year made 5 years that we've been in
Congratulations.
business. Thank you so much.
You know, for me, as a black gay woman growing up in Brooklyn, when this spot opened, it was like an oasis. It was an opportunity for me to be with community in my full self. And I think the space that you all have created is really a testament to the both of you.
We hear that a lot. It just has that warmth and it's extension of a familiar feeling growing up.
Yeah.
It's a Brooklyn thing.
Yeah.
Because it's the diaspora that we share in Brooklyn
Yeah.
of all of our cultures.
We've been doing this. People, I remember years ago, people used to say, oh, Brooklyn is so cool now. I'm like, Brooklyn been
Always
cool.
been.
Been
always.
cool.
Yeah, you can't.
I want to talk a little bit about the challenges you've had with a very few neighbors who were really, seemingly just intent on closing your business, making 311 complaints, calling 911.
They do it because they know how powerful it's a very powerful tool, and it disproportionately affects Black-owned businesses, POC-owned businesses, and LGBT community businesses to get rated, which is exactly what happened to us.
It was embarrassing for us because that's not who we are, and this is scary.
Having neighbors who willingly call 311 or 911 aren't thinking of these effects, and how it's a long-term effect, or what it can do, and the fear it instills.
Nobody wants to be in any space with 20-something police officers
Absolutely
with their
not.
guns drawn and their
Absolutely
badges.
not.
We know how those stories turn out.
Exactly. There's very easy solutions, I think. Let's talk, let's mediate here, let's figure it out here before it goes to a 311
Right.
or 911 call
Right.
center.
I think that's the key, right? Is that if people are actually taking a moment to come introduce themselves so that if and when they do have an issue, they can reach out to you directly and then you squash it.
Absolutely.
And it's done. Because it's not
Absolutely.
about you not wanting to be good neighbors.
Exactly.
It's about neighbors having to also, in return, be good neighbors to you as small business owners.
Exactly.
We've got to do work there.
Yeah. There's probably so many other ways to, alleviate the stress, not only from the neighbors, but also from the business owner.
Well, I remember testifying on your behalf to help keep your liquor license in place. And the community that showed up and showed out for Ode to Babble and for the two of you, I haven't seen something like that. And that's the power of community.
It really is.
And as Black women, I feel like nobody's holding us down but us.
Yes.
Right? And so we
absolutely.
rely on community to come through
Yes.
when everybody else is out here trying to knock us down.
Yep. Black women are the reason this space is here
Right.
and staying here through it, even through COVID and having quarantine.
So tell me a little bit about how you were able to pivot during COVID.
We kind of all brainstormed and said, okay, it seemed like the best option is to go. Staying in touch with our community, still seeing people's faces, going to their houses and their roads. We're like, oh, this is cute.
It was so wonderful to actually kind of
Reconnect, with our
see where they
customers.
live, like going into Bed-Stuy.
And then the next iteration of the pivot was obviously being able to do the outdoor seating. We didn't do it right away, almost thankfully, because that whole process, just getting the information from the city.
It's onerous, I know.
It was onerous. It was just constant changes, almost willy-nilly, as if small businesses could afford these constant changes.
Right.
So it's just like, okay, who cares about us as small businesses? You say support local businesses, but this was the time, the city and government specifically.
to show what that support looks like,
right.
or what
and
it could
fell
look like.
on our community. We pay so much in taxes just to live in this state,
Right.
and to do business here. And you just
And what are you
felt
getting
like
in
you didn't
return?
get anything back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not even 1 month's rent
Right.
voucher.
Something. Literally anything. I mean, that's just one of the many reasons why I'm running for city council.
And we need you. We need support like you in office to send a voice, grassroots who sit down with people like us.
True community organizers.
Exactly.
Marva and Myriam, thank you so much for your time today. It's always a pleasure to speak with you both.
Of course.
And I would love to continue to chop it up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.